Hello, and welcome to another episode of Monday with Marie. This Monday, I'm actually not going to be taking a question, but I want to share a conversation that I had just recently. Last Friday, I was talking with a colleague, and we were talking about the entrepreneurial journey. And just the fact that a lot of times we only get to see the success on social media, but we don't actually see the times where people are discouraged or just having a hard time getting that up and going in the morning, so to speak, to continue moving their business forward. And I think it's important that we talk about that we share with others that the picture of entrepreneurship isn't always rosy. Yes, of course, we want people to know that we're successful. Yes, of course, we want people to know that we want about our successes and about our wins and but we also need to share our failures. We also need to share the difficult parts of the journey. That sometimes you lose a deal that you think you were going to get, or sometimes you're in the middle of work with someone and the work changes and you're not prepared for that change, or just you're not prepared for the struggles that you may have during your entrepreneurial journey. So I think it's really important that we have these conversations, that you not only have these conversations with other colleagues, but a little more honesty on social media in terms of what does it really look like during the entrepreneurial journey? That there are going to be times where it's the Sahara Desert in terms of there's nothing. And then there are other times where it feels like manna from heaven, so to speak, that everything comes and everything is really good. But there are a lot of days where you struggle, where you may not be really great at marketing, or you may not be really great at business development, or you may not be really great at creating programs and you need help with that. And so, or you may not be great with presentation. You just insert whatever it is. Or you may not know who to go for certain services, who are good vendors, who are bad vendors. These are all questions that a lot of entrepreneurs have, and we don't spend a lot of time talking about it because online we only see, oh, I won this deal, I did this, I spoke here, my product is at this store. But we don't see all the things that happened to get that person to that point. And I think that also creates a situation where sometimes people think that success is instant, that one day you show up on the scene and the next day you're really successful. I know some amazing entrepreneurs that spent years building their business, building their brand, building their audience, and they are now being able to enjoy the fruits of that labor. And so I think it's important for us to have real honest conversations that not everyone starts off with, boom, you're amazing, and you walk out being amazing, but that we have these real conversations about what are the difficulties of being an entrepreneur? What are the difficulties of running a small business? How long does it take to see real success in your business? What does it really mean to collaborate with others? What does that look like? What are the trials and the tribulations of that? What are the good, bad, and ugly of that? And I think if we have those honest conversations about what it really looks like, the day to day, the grind, so to speak, that, and we're honest about those journeys, it will make those posts that you see on social media when you're seeing someone be very successful even more enjoyable because you understand the journey it took for them to get from point A to point B so that they could post those wonderful experiences, those great speaking engagements, those great contracts, the amazing products that they're offering, the amazing success that they have. Success doesn't happen in a vacuum. It doesn't happen just all of a sudden, that it does take time. It does take an ability to really work hard and to do that hard work and to have that struggle and to have days where you really question whether or not you should be in business for yourself, that you wonder, should I go back to working for someone else? Those are all normal thoughts that every entrepreneur has. Those are all moments where we all go, is it worth it? And the answer is yes, it is worth it. But there is a journey, there is a struggle. There are times where you don't know how you're going to make ends meet. And then there are times where you realize this is what I need to do, and that's going to move me forward. And all of that brings learning opportunities. So, my challenge to all of you today is that while we all want to hear your wonderful success stories, it's okay to share those difficult moments. It's okay to share that you're struggling, that you are having a hard time, that you're not quite sure what the next step is, because we've all been there, we've all done that. And those are the moments that make the success sweeter. So have a great Monday. See you next Monday with a question and not just commentary. So for that, I say have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next Monday.